dead between them certainly favours Sullivan. Good friends, these two. That's all going to be forgotten, though. Ronnie O'Sullivan then gets the semi-final underway. Best of 11. He's played brilliantly at times this week, last night.
Yeah, good effort that, wasn't it?
Well,
yeah, he's looked very relaxed this week, O'Sullivan, but at the same time focused on what he's doing.
Eight.
Yes, his scoring has been very good all week long, just looking at the numbers. So he's won 25 frames, he's had 21 breaks over 50. But Liang, on the other hand, having won a match less, 20 frames, 15 breaks total over 50. So the one commodity that obviously at this level you have to come in with is the scoring, and Liang Wenbo has that, so he's not without a reasonable chance, you would think, this evening.
20.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned 9-1, which it is on the head-to-head, but 4 of them went to deciders, including the last meeting at the Scottish
23.
Open, which was a belting match, actually. A lot of big breaks in that this season.
28. 29.
Those little shots are a bit easier. We have a new bedcloth put on overnight
36.
Before the semi-finals, as usual. You're able to impart the spin, and it stays on the cue ball for a wee bit longer, so that helps.
37.
First round, first frame made 82. Second round, first frame made 86. Last 16, first frame 141. Last night, first frame 136.
$45. $50. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 50.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I do think there was a bit of indecision on that shot. We saw him deliberating. He could have played a little brush sort of nestle cannon on another red and decided against it, I think, quite late on. So, a decent opening. This would be the ideal start if Liang were to pinch this opening frame.
This is an unexpected opening for Liang. He needs to show O'Sullivan he's up for the fight tonight. He can put frames away in one visit as well.
A concern for Graham Dott this afternoon. He's not been scoring as heavily as he has in the past, obviously, and a similar thing. Liang's got to score heavily, but he has been. Now, this is a big shot. Oh, played it lovely.
60.
So all the reds are now absolutely perfectly placed. And as we know, that it would be worth keeping an eye on, like here, watch his body movement. Liang, see, there's been a bit of movement.
He's one win, by the way, over O'Sullivan's back in 2013 in China, the International Championship. He had a great chance to beat him at the Masters.
32. $39.
Yeah, played that quite nicely, actually. Good for a choice of a couple of reds, so with this simple pink to follow, you would think
40.
chances don't come much better.
46. 47.
Oh, that was a bit twitchy. Do you see the movement there? This is far from easy. No, far Fabulous recovery, very good. And played.
So he's going to need this blue and then yellow, green and brown.
6. 60. 65.
Liang needs this brown to leave him requiring a snooker.
Yeah, very good.
59.
They were there, but you've still got to take them.
74.
Just a slight wobble, but he recovered. Sort of Moody's in. Got to get Ronnie O'Sullivan under pressure, otherwise he goes up into the distance. He was looking to do that in frame 1, broke down 50. Liang has stepped in with 74. Liang Wenbo leading 1-0. Remember, 6 requires. Liang Wenbo here is a ranking event winner. He won the very first Home Nations event staged back in 2016, the English Open. It was a terrific win over Judd Trump, and a popular win as well. I think audiences definitely take to him because he does show emotion and
Oh, super shot.
well, this black kind of struggled in.
8. 9.
Yeah, these are the kind of chances where I'm not exactly going out on a limb and saying that obviously Ronnie are superior creatively in the break building stakes. This is that kind of chance, isn't it? When, all right, you've got a few loose ones, but then eventually you've got to get into the pack. Not always, but in general. Looks like the blue. I think it's a good option, this. If you don't get high enough, you've got one
20.
more red to work off. Like that.
20.
The pot's no problem. It's all about the cue ball. He gestured there. He's looking for a low black. So just stun follow through about 8 inches.
26.
A fraction too far to hit them. So it's not going to be easy to get a lot of reds moving. Not all players on the tour can do that. Liang's definitely one of them. He can string together 80s, 90s, 100s, one after the other. No problem when he's in the mood.
34.
Going back a bit now, 2008, best of 9, where he had 4 centuries, including a maximum in a qualifier.
Yeah, I remember that well, actually. Against Martin
40.
Gould, was it, I think?
Yeah.
Memory. Yeah, that Martin Gould match, I'm pretty sure
42.
he had obviously the maximum. He had 2 other breaks of 140 plus. Something else. Now, half ball yellow option to disturb the reds. Big target. A bit twitchy, a bit of movement, so roll
Liang
reversal.
Wenbo. 42.
Possibly.
Couldn't have gone worse, could it? Missing the yellow, getting the perfect split.
1.
It's quite vital here. Although the reds are open, it's vital he gets rid of this next red, the one
9.
which is no problem now. The one that's stopping the black being onto both pockets. Get shot of that right here and now. And it's a brilliant chance.
60. 70. 24. 25.
He's such a good break builder, O'Sullivan. He actually a lot of times prefers to play little cannons on reds. Sometimes the best way for them to drop the cue ball exactly where they want is a cannon. Basically do whatever he likes here as long as he keeps good order of his cue ball. Should be able to just about hold for the pink.
41.
Almost a carbon copy of frame 1 the other way round.
42.
The
47.
thing is, it was the perfect split he got as well.
48.
Just the yellow didn't go in. Yeah, he was going nicely, but this is the shot.
55.
It's turned the frame.
$56.
Position that left him in, it just felt like
60. 63.
so. The green, and Liang needs a snooker.
66.
Yeah, there was an air of inevitability about it, as David said.
70.
I suppose I'm going to ask the question. Would Ronnie's highest ranked opponent in this tournament, which would be Tom Ford, he was ranked 25 at the start of the week, or 26 possibly, would that be a record for someone winning a ranking event? If he wins it, still a long way to go.
I'll have to delve into the record books, Alan, to check. But yeah, it's
81.
been a week where he has avoided the big hitters,
front.
but he's playing some
Ronnie
great
Austin.
stuff. He's bowling with the back here. It's been a high standard so far, just one miss from each, and we're all square. Yeah, you can see the concern.
1. Six. 7.
He knew he had to be top side of the blue, and this could be the payoff. Yes, it's going to be. And that's the small, minute details in this sport where
12.
it's making sure you're high on the blue. And because Liang's a wee bit jabby through it, he's failed 2 or 3 times already tonight. You don't have to do much wrong at this level, especially against this guy. He's played well though, so far, as Liang. Plenty to be enthused about.
Yeah, I think in his favour, Liang. He's not in awe of O'Sullivan as a person. They're good friends, you know. He's not sort of, oh, it's Ronnie O'Sullivan. They're good
20.
pals.
$28. 29. 36.
And I think sometimes, because of the talent he possesses, we don't think of him as ultra smart and ultra clever. I think Ronnie plays a different game now, a different brand of snooker than he has done down the years. I think he realises that, not gone, but the days are fewer and further between now where he just goes in and blitzes people with long red 100, that sort of snooker. That doesn't tend to happen. So what I've seen of him lately, it looks to me like he's been a little more cautious and working his openings, and as a consequence of that, I think mentally he's a wee bit more careful when he gets in around pink and black. His cue ball so far has been top class, as usual, with 2 more reds in addition.
$59. Thank you.
Have to recycle the cue ball unexpectedly. Gone half
60.
wrong.
The red is frame ball.
65.
Puzzled it as if it was no problem. It really seems to be just needing one chance of frame. Same for Liang in frame 1. He's looked sharp tonight, Liang. He's attacked, but he did leave a red here to the left middle. That has stayed out, so 45 in it. It's 3 snookers.
On the front.
He's seen enough. Right, good stuff this. Entertaining snooker so far this evening, and Ronnie O'Sullivan fans here in Milton Keynes happy to see their man. Well, got very, very close to it. And that's why it stayed near to the pocket. Well, he couldn't believe it hadn't gone in, but even still in his seat.
1.
As a young player, try to learn from those. Ronnie quite deliberately invited Liang to move the red, so
8.
sometimes it's what you don't do that can matter. It doesn't always work, but it will over a period of time if you keep doing it.
9.
It's a clever shot too. He's playing for pink and black there, not the black. More good thinking. Again, another small detail in this game. You can't let, pass you by. You've got to be aware of all these little things. Pink goes out of harm's way, and it's now a nice target
50.
from top side of blue if he wishes.
60.
Yeah, for Ronnie, that's quite a blunder. So change of plan. Mid-distance red.
21. 22.
Right side of the blue left himself, in theory, a more difficult one, but he just thumped it in as he goes into them.
29.
The incredible thing, I think, is just the fact that he's still doing it 30 years on. If he was like a 22-year-old doing this, you'd think, fantastic, a new talent. He's 47 this year and still just playing this incredible snooker.
Hey, you'd think at some stage you might get a bit cheesed off with doing it all the time, but no, not
35.
as you say, not a bit of it. I suppose the other side of that coin is that when you do it that well, something that well, better than anyone who's ever lived, I suppose you want to enjoy it as long as you can. Already past the stage of Liang needing fouls, and it's been very good.
44.
In frame 2, missed the yellow. That was a big shot, opening the pack. And since then, but certainly O'Sullivan's been on top.
50. 52. 59. 60.
Didn't sound the best contact, that, but the frame. And it's Ronnie O'Sullivan on
Ronnie
top in the
O'Sullivan,
semi-final.
60. On the front.
A solid 60 after Liang Wenbo missed that long red. So, halfway towards a meeting with young Fan Zhengji in the European Masters final.
Just one or two elementary mistakes, Liang. Not an awful lot, but Ronnie's made good on those mistakes. And that's why Liang's under pressure right now, 3-1 behind.
You're doing this,
Something
Carl.
putting him off.
You sit down. One.
Oh, despite all of that, he popped in a terrific red.
Yeah, that's a fabulous shot to find. Straight after the interval, just something still disturbing him, so at least he finds it a little amusing. Back and tuned in though.
Eight. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Yeah, this is not the start that he wanted after the resumption.
One.
Good grief.
6. 7.
Yeah, 2 shots, 2 little shots that didn't look like much, but he's brought every red into the open.
13. 14. 20. 22. 29.
Yeah, the arena completely different now, isn't it? Now the outside tables have gone. Good atmosphere in this evening as well.
30. 37.
Yes, and with young Fan
38.
Zheng Yi awaiting the winner in the final, some players that would maybe affect them and think, oh, this is a great chance to go on and win the title, but Ronnie doesn't think that way. He doesn't care about who he's playing.
46.
Little soft cannon again, and already almost in the blink of an eye, 61 to the good.
54.
Yeah, Fan Zhengji is the world number 80.
61.
He recently reached his first quarter-final at the German Masters.
60.
Last year, Jordan Brown was the world number 81. He reached his first quarter-final at the German Masters. And then a few weeks later, what did he do? He beat this man in the final of the Welsh Open. So he won't be taking Fan for
69.
granted. He knows upsets can happen.
77. 78. 84. 85.
I actually think it's difficult to distinguish when Ronnie's
90.
playing near his best, because, you know, in
90.
general, his performances over the last few years have been something along these lines more often than not. He's knocking these breaks in, and it looks so easy. Of course, it's not. He's got the cue ball under such close order that he never seems to have to play too many difficult recovery shots.
So he's out century of the tournament to take full control now of the semi-final. Liang had to make a good start, you felt, after the interval, and he didn't. He actually looked quite shaky. And if this frame was big, then the next one is huge, because if it goes 5-1, then surely that's it.
109. 140. 120.
Just pinpoint stuff, isn't it?
127 on the frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
27, 8th century of the tournament from him.
Not while the players at the table, please.
Oh, gosh.
That's enough now, please.
Well, there was a little bit of calling out there, and it kind of went on too long. You know, Sullivan, the danger here is he's just going to allow these little things to affect him. Wasn't impressed with something that was going on in the last frame. And he wasn't impressed there either.
Well,
Then he knocks that in.
Yes, and when that area of his game is in tip-top condition, look out, everyone. Needs a little brush off the red here. It just got it, yeah.
5.
Not perfect, but as we know, he's very good at getting his cue ball
6.
back in the position. Just needs to run, and it has.
$11. 12.
For once tonight then, he goes into the reds and doesn't land on anything easy. This is a big shot, the way these reds are.
20.
Brushed aside with a minimum of fuss. Beautifully cued. He might still be on the red, but this is
27.
very awkward. Right over the apex of the offending red.
28. 35. 36.
Well, he seemed to be getting a bit annoyed at the start of this frame of various things, but then he just knocked in a wonderful red. And now he's fully focused again on the table. So Liang, I say he was looking to hit back after the interval. In fact, he's yet to pot a ball as soon as they came back out.
Now, even that is a fabulous shot.
44.
Using the contours of the table almost there, just the top side of the middle pocket.
45.
Slide the cue ball down. And back
52.
in
50.
prime scoring territory once again. Yeah.
58.
And even when it goes wrong, it goes right. Yeah, misjudged cannon.
59.
So as you see this red
64.
for 5-1. Well, it's clinical stuff. Right from the first shot of the break, he knocked in the long red. And is surely now unstoppable in this match.
71.
It looks like the last line of defence against Ronnie O'Sullivan will be Yunfang Zhengji tomorrow.
77. 78.
There's absolutely nothing that Liang can do about this, I'm afraid. He's not the first.
80.
He won't be the last. Exemplary cue ball, as I've said a few times tonight. Can you find a nice positional shot through the gap of red and pink now?
$89. 90.
You can see the look of sort of wonder on some of the faces there, watching this. Watching it close up.
95. 97. 100. 104. 109. 109. And the frame.
In the previous frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan heading for the final. He needs just one more frame. Liang Wenbo almost applauding in his chair. He can't quite believe what's happening. He trails 5-1. Well, his safety is rated at 100%. Stats.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, certainly not after 6 frames of a match. 100% tells the story. That shot that Ronnie's just played, you'd be surprised on the practice table how often he plays that shot. He puts it up. We sat, didn't we, a few weeks ago, and we watched him practicing on one of the monitors in the green room, and he played that for about, I don't know, at least half an hour. Again, people would be surprised how much he does it. It's finding that sort of muscle memory and repetition and being able to pick your spot in bulk. And he's picked another one.
Foul.
He's looking for the thin edge, didn't quite get an edge.
Sullivan 4.
He's playing it again.
Foul.
Now he's got to hit one. If he doesn't, it's match over.
Sullivan 4.
You can see a red full, so the warning will come from the referee.
If you fail to hit a red this time, I'll award the frame to your opponent. Okay.
It's almost like he was trying to play it before the warning came, but the warning's come. See that so often in that situation, you're forced into taking a pot on, and he's knocked it in. So that's got him out of trouble at least. This is why people like Liang Wenbo. Makes it a more sort of human affair.
1.
Not going to reach.
Foul and a miss, Ken Doherty 4.
If he misses again, the referee will warn him, and if he should have a go and miss a third time, the frame would go to Ken Doherty, but I don't think we'll get to that stage. But this is try number 2. Henny's hit the black this time.
Foul and a miss. Ken Doherty
I
7.
bet he doesn't play the same shot again, Ted.
No.
That happened, in fact, the only time I think it's happened, Ken Doherty was playing Steve Davis in the Irish Masters, and the referee had warned Steve Davis in the deciding frame, believe it or not. Steve played the shot a third time, and the match was awarded to Ken. And he's playing it. If he doesn't hit the red, he loses the frame.
Foul and a miss, Ken Doherty 4.
It's got to be the frame. Has to be.
I know I didn't warn him though, I should have done.
The referee forgot to warn him. Now what?
Put it back.
Well, I don't know what to make of this one, Ted.
No,
Should have warned you before.
that's quite extraordinary, isn't it?
A little bit of debate will go on about this. The referee's supposed to warn the player, but the player knows that he's only allowed 3 attempts. This is his 4th attempt. Be a little bit of talk about this.
Yes, indeed. And this time he's... that will certainly cause some chat around the Preston Guildhall.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie Sullivan 4.
It's not difficult to hit a red in this position. It's getting it safe.
Foul and a miss.
Now he's going to get a red here, you would think, with that pace. Yeah, he's a real shot maker, isn't he? Always has been, as Wenbo. Just hasn't been able to carve open the opportunities tonight.
One.
Yeah, good pot. It's one of those you'd love to entertain taking on the pink, but I think under the circumstances, way too difficult. Just about get through to the blue then. So, in and out of ball, cut to middle. Oh, well played. And fantastic positional shot as well.
6. 7. Liang Wenbo 7.
I just feel after the way he's been battered and bruised, he needed something easier than that.
What? 8. 9.
Yeah, I don't know whether Fan Zhengyi is watching any of this match tonight, but if he was under any illusion of how difficult the task is going to be tomorrow, if he's watching this, he'll be under illusion no more, because this has been almost as good as it gets, and that yellow was a key shot in frame 2.
20.
Since then,
25.
it's been a one-man show.
32. 30. 40. 41.
That's an incredible shot. To play on a choice of brown or yellow half ball to get a piece of the bunch is genius. Just missed the pink on the top side of it. Little flick on the reds. I got a little bit too much power, so for once it's gone astray.
40.
End of break, you would think. Maybe has this red into right middle. Not this time.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 43.
No, and he has left the same red. It always looked high, that.
One.
Yeah, and credit to him. Always keep fighting to the end.
It's disappointing.
Liang Wenbo 3. One.
It's a brilliant pot. It was a mistake coming out to let him see it. Keeble just kept running though.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1. Foul. And the miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Sullivan needs one red, and Liang will need snookers. But it's not there. Or is it? Or is it? So, not over yet this frame. 53, the difference, 59 on.
Liang still alive in this match, only just though. And that's no good at all. Needs a colour, or he's going to need fouls.
Must pot the pink, otherwise he needs a snooker. And it's going in.
Thank you. 8.
Wee bit surprised he didn't play on that red, because he had the perfect angle to do so. The sort of angles he got now on the blue, not bad at all.
16.
He can't just drop it plain ball, he's got to use this end cushion. Not easy to get perfect on it. And all in all, that's pretty good
21.
with black waiting.
As you say, black waiting so well. He cleared up first frame, didn't he? Well, he's going to do it the interesting way, it would seem. That black only just struggled in, didn't it?
29.
Complication, of course, where the green is. So having to travel.
Yeah, he's taken these beautifully. And shouldn't be a problem with this cannon. The pink should go on and off the side cushion. Might even be able to screw past it without sending it too far.
34.
I would have rather he punched that. Another very difficult shot in this brown to keep the clearance going. But as I said before, credit to him for digging his heels in.
Thank you. 38.
And this time he's got a beautiful angle. So this is a big shot. Should get nice and close to it. Anything around straight would be ideal.
43.
Very good.
2 balls to take us to frame 8.
Yeah, what a clearance.
49.
Every credit, Liang Wenbo. You just never know what's round the corner in this game.
56 on the frame.
What a
Liang
clearance,
Wenbo.
as you say, from Liang Wenbo. He hadn't given up. His shoulders had not dropped.
Yeah, Liang there trying to draw Ronnie in to play in this red near the corner. I don't think Liang will refuse it. Certainly be feeling a lot more positive on the back of that clearance in the previous frame.
One.
So you just never know in this game now. A little soft cannon. Yeah, well played.
9. $40. 50.
No, he's not on one, I don't think. And
Liang Wenbo 20.
all the reds now out in the open. So this safety battle is going to be pivotal.
Oh, wow. Wow. Cruel. Yeah, that was cruel. If this blue goes in, it would rub salt in the wind. Yeah, no problem. So it's not a nice way to set up a match-winning chance, and it's not really the way Ronnie wants to do it either, in all honesty, but you just got to take what you get sometimes. That's unfortunate. Feel for Liang there.
So,
The first time in the match, he felt like he was bossing it.
Played a perfectly good safety, and then he watches O'Sullivan flute one with the reds all spread far and wide. So this is his chance to kill it off,
12.
put himself in the final.
30. Nice.
Yeah, and as far as concentration goes, where he's been excellent tonight, Ronnie, he'll be
20.
doubling his efforts with this visit.
27.
I think in some way he invited
28.
the trouble on his own when not putting Liang back, when he got the option of the miss at the tail end of that last frame, but there's not going to be any mercy shown. Plenty reds in the open.
36.
But still needing to win the 9 frames for the title, and on that occasion he didn't. Jordan played really well. Yeah. and
Ryan
he hasn't.
O'Sullivan, 49.
So
Thank you.
Every chance of promoting that red.
8.
And if he was to do that, all of a sudden another clearance might be in the offing here.
9.
Sort of angles he got in the black just about has. Be unlucky not to be on the other red.
16. 17.
Yeah, tried to shift the red off a red.
And 23.
I don't think the double's on. The red's so close to the cushion. Yeah, sensibly just looking
Liang
for
Wenbo,
pink ball
22.
cover. Chance of a free ball, of course, should he not make contact, but playing it to avoid that.
Foul.
Oh, 6 points makes a
Ryan O'Sullivan,
something of a difference. Kill that cue ball in behind yellow. Good shot. Yeah. Well, I suppose the only good news, if there is any, that Ronnie obviously still needs green. You know, the way the frame is right now, you wouldn't think either player's going to win this in one hit.
Liang Wenbo, 1.
Ronnie probably going cushion first. Well, he's done Liang's job for him in a way. Don't try this at home, boys and girls. Put your shoulder out. Oh. Tap the table, Ronnie, why not? I'm not even sure he had a foot in the floor when he made contact with the cue ball there. Yes, he just about did.
Didn't drop.
Whoever gets the yellow, you would expect to. Might be crucial. Whoever can get first shot at the green, but has he covered it? I think he has, you know. Only good news, I think he obviously can. He can just go dead weight cushion and not. Shouldn't be leaving anything. So he's almost going 2 cushions here.
Foul.
Yeah, that's the idea.
No? So I can bring it up and check it. Check. Yeah, Andy. Yeah. Stop. Right, okay. All right. We'll do it between us. More that way. Okay. Yeah? That one. Okay, right. Thank you.
Well, it's not quite right. I'm not quite sure why the screen wasn't working.
Yeah, this is no good because the Liang couldn't go this way. No, that's no good at all. Yeah, I think the referee's got to be a wee bit stronger there and say, like, hold it, let's hold it and get it correct. Because there's no way that Liang could have gone that almost direct route first time round.
Foul. In the miss.
He's got Ronnie under a wee bit of pressure. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That's the shot of the match, that right there. Doesn't get any better. Yeah, okay then, the green's a virtual certainty, but how does he get close to the
Right
brown?
now, please.
That's the only question.
And they're the 2 balls he needs, green and brown.
Three.
Yeah, supreme piece of cueing. So Brown, I think we can safely say, is match ball to see Ronnie through to tomorrow's big final.
7.
It seems a long time since he made all those breaks, but they were glorious. 81, 72, 60, 127, 109. Became unexpectedly tight towards the
Ryan
end,
O'Sullivan,
and that
7.
missed blue maybe has given Liang a bit of interest here. 2 snookers needed.
You've got to remember, don't foul and hit the black. You could tie. That's not going to happen though, you wouldn't imagine. Good hit.
Liang Wenbo 5 frame match.
Well, Montgomery and he's conceded, and
Thanks, Wenbo.
it breaks between the two players. So it's Ronnie O'Sullivan who puts himself into the final of the European Masters. He's beaten Liang Wenbo 6-2.